Vegas Raiders taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. Throwing on first down is Carr, eluding the pressure right. Powerful running.
Missed.
He will not go down. And they get him down about before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. First down, a 16-yard gain.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Breaking through to drop him, that's Perrion Winfrey.
They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, get them clean lanes and throw the football, and they'll have a better chance to win again this week.
Broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready when their number is called. Someone goes down, someone jumps in, and they don't skip a beat. I think this team has a bunch of those guys, and some of them will be called out again this week.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Into the red zone, it's Carr being chased out left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Not the first time up.
Last time they had it, he ran it in, and he now has a dozen rushing scores this season, 12 of them. Pretty impressive number. See what he can do here as they start this drive 1st and 10.
Carr now on first down.
They'll air one out deep from Mingo.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score.
And that's caught inside the 30. A great play there for Carolina. 58 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? When you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They will zoom past that number there. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice.
Touchdown! Chuba Hubbard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. Flush to his right. Sheds off the tackle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Looking down at the 49. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one for 24 yards.
It's really something special when we see a quarterback top 100 yards in one half of football. And if he keeps up this pace in the second half, the NFL record for single-game rushing by a QB is certainly in sight.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for Carolina. 46 yards.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Carr now on 1st down.
They'll air one out deep for Mingo.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Mingo
With touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the
out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's done everything.
shotgun now for Carr. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Or even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he's been terrific in the dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They'll air one out deep for Mingo.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
Jonathan Mingo.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score. The Panthers about ready to take over.
On first down, Carr.
They'll air one out deep for Mingo.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown.
Jonathan Mingo. Panthers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's going to let it go again. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina.
Marquez Stevenson.
68 yards.
And the Panthers get enough. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
From midfield, here's Carr. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Jonathan Mingo.
50 yards.
And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if not...
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. From the gun, it's Carr.
Checks this down to Hubbard.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up the first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard.
And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. Carr going to look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Carr going to try and throw on third down.
They'll air one out deep for Mingo.
It's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And a higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.